Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkis, and today's FabriChat.
Hey, we're in a different place.
Good morning.
Good morning. You'll see this as the thumbnail and go, wait, what?
Where are they?
Yeah. I think the last time we did something like this, I had a broken leg.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's all funny. So, no broken legs.
Yeah.
We're all super healthy. But we are out at my house, out at the event center, and we're going to be working on our bras today for the bra auction on October 1st, 4 p.m. Pacific time live. We're going to be auctioning off our stuff, and we have friends coming over. We have some that have arrived in the mail that we're going to open, and we're just going to have a good time. So I don't know if we'll be able to maybe attach some things at the end of this today, or yeah, we're really bad. We've tried to do like our own separate video, but we forget to videotape the funniest parts and then editing. Who has time for that? So we'll figure out how to show you what we're doing, but that'll be kind of fun. A lot of us, it's really just trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do. I have too many ideas. It's the way that my brain works is ideas, but to actually
pick one
and stick with it to the end instead of changing my mind halfway, being inspired by something else.
And I have one idea that I'm going to start. I just don't know if I'll be able to do my second idea. If I have enough time between now and then to do both.
We always did that. We did that last year.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even remember what my second idea was. It was so long ago. I know. I feel like I have two really good ones, and we'll see what we'll end up with. But
cool.
Well, so we'll see. So we'll show you what's going on there. So we're in the house, and I'm in sweats, and you're in.
Yes.
And tons of information about that. So last time, I think I had said, I was in my tight pants, and I forgot to finish the other part of that. Is that I was going to wear my tight pants in solidarity until we could find you some comfortable pants, because you should see her all day. She's walking around going, oh. And you can tell what's happening. His baby is kicking.
Yes. At the tummy control part.
Yeah, because all she can find, yoga pants, which sound really comfortable, but that tummy control part, not so good for a growing baby who's stretching all the time. So, so a couple of really good things. This came up a lot. They are concerned about you. They want you to be comfortable also. So a couple of people said this. This is from our friend Marie Williams from Australia. She always comes through with all of the information that we need. We're going to meet someday, Marie. Patterns.
Ooh, yes.
She even put pictures of them, and this quick sew one, this might not be a great copy, but we could order this one.
Yeah.
You could absolutely just
whip one out.
You could whip up a pair in an hour or two.
I've got a surgeon. I've got the skills.
Yeah, you could do.
I never even thought to go waste time down the little pattern aisle at Walmart.
Totally didn't think that. And then I saw Marie's email first, and then I after I answered emails, then I went in to look at comments under YouTube, and like 12 other people said, "Why don't you just make some?" Oh my gosh,
That's brilliant! You would have thought we would have thought of that first.
Us as sewists and quilters and creators, no, didn't
even cross my mind. So.
No.
Make something.
Thank you all for that, and but you did find. This morning,
I was at Walmart, so I got Mom a bra for idea number 1, or maybe we're at idea 3.
Idea number 3. I needed a different size one.
So I went into Walmart to look for a big size brassiere that might have been pretty, and then I noticed back in the bra section our Walmart's maternity section.
What?
So, I know.
Who would put them there?
Who would put?
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, that's clothing, and I was in undergarments. So I don't know. It was super weird. Now, granted,
because you need to hide yourself.
I don't know. And it was a section that was probably 2 feet. Like, that is it. There were some shorty booty shorts. Like, oh, not my type. Even if it wasn't.
Pregnant? No.
And all tear jeans. You can see like that whole trend where you can see the pocket, lining of your pocket. Yeah. No, I mean, it's not even my go-to when I'm not pregnant. Lots of those. The maternity yoga pants, so it does have the high rise, no tummy control.
Did you get some of those?
I did buy one of those. I bought a pair of jeans. They were only like 2 pair in my size. So I bought both of them just to see if they were the right size for me. So I bought those. They're also kind of like a capri. I feel like not like real jeans, but I don't even care.
It doesn't matter. You
get
just
some really cute boots and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And then they also...
you have to wear sensible shoes too.
Well, I know that, but I can go buy sensible shoes. Like, I will buy shoes all
Wait,
day
what?
long.
Shoe shopping?
I know. That is not a problem. I will try on a million pairs of shoes. A million pairs of pants? No, you got me for like 2 pairs of pants and I'm done. But shoes, all day long.
I totally agree. Yeah. Totally. I used to have to force her to go bra shopping. It's like, we are going bra shopping.
Yeah.
This woman is going to touch you. She's going to measure you. You're going to try it on. She's going to touch you again. And we're buying one in every color.
Yeah.
And was that the last time you went?
I think so. But I went back before then. I got remeasured after I think I had Wyatt because I realized things had changed and go back to normal. And so I'll have to do the same thing after baby number 3 is go back to Victoria's Secret is like always the best one.
It truly is.
They remeasure me. They will tell me exactly what I need. I buy their $40 bra, but dang, they last.
They do. You know, and if you guys don't know that, I think that was a big thing because I used to always buy inexpensive bras. Mm-hmm. Those dang underwires would be stabbing me. You can never take one out because then things happen that should not happen.
Yeah, it gets in the way.
And or they don't hold up when you wash them. Mm-hmm. All kinds of things. And then when I first discovered Victoria's Secret, and I kind of felt like, well, I had to be able to afford that bra.
Right.
But really, if you're buying 10 of the $5 ones that you either can't wear, you don't feel good about, you're getting poked, you're constantly fussing here. You really can't afford that one bra that will last. They last for forever.
A long time.
But it's a whole big thing. They measure you, they're all up in your business a little bit, touching things, feeling things, making sure that you're not falling out the top or poking out the side.
They make sure you have the perfect coverage, you don't have any gapping or anything weird.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it. A little girls trip and just to go get everything, and then you get one in black, white, and beige, or you added like a pink or something.
I added a cute little colory one.
I'm very sensible.
So that they are my go-to gals to go to. And I'm sure if you have like probably a Nordstrom's next year, I'm sure Nordstrom's does the same thing.
Oh, sure.
We just are
I think Nordstrom's, though, is a regional thing.
Oh, is it regional?
I think it's like, right? Seattle,
just
Pacific
our
Northwest.
Oh, maybe it is.
I don't know that you guys, but I'll bet there's some sort of a,
something like
it's like Dillard's.
Okay,
Dillard's is down south, but we don't have one up here.
So one of your high-end
women's
wear. Yeah. So for us,
totally worth it.
The one that's close, we just got one just before COVID, actually, which was unfortunate. We got Victoria's Secret in Wenatchee, which is like an hour from us. So, yes, but that's the way. Just go get measured, do the whole shebang, let them tell you, try it on. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I did find that little tiny section. So I did buy some. I'm going to try some on today while I'm out here. Make sure if I need to go exchange or get a different size or buy some more.
Because you're really going to need, you've got to make it, 3 more months. You have to make it through, you got to make it 3 more months. So you're going to need a few, and you're going to need to retire those until
I know.
You need tummy control.
Yeah. So I was very surprised. I found that, and I would have never thought to look in the undergarments. So it was with the bras
that doesn't even make
and
sense to me.
shapewear. Shapewear was on the other side of the maternity clothes. It's like that is 2 things that do not go together. Shapewear and being pregnant. You can't.
And
really
I wonder
do
too
both.
if it's so they have, and to have such a
tiny
small selection. Mm-hmm. It seems like that would be an important. I mean, think about how often you're buying clothes, maternity clothes. That's
a regular thing.
I'm not gonna, but I mean.
And it was a better. I mean, the jeans or capri jeans that I bought, they were $19. So that is way better than what I was finding on Amazon, way better than I was finding on other maternity sites online. You were paying upwards of $40 for a basic pair, and it's like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, divided out by 9 months, it probably was a really great deal. But
also what size?
I know, and how do you gauge the baby depth? And I need new shoes, so, Because my feet are going to swell eventually. They're starting.
And the shoes. Here's the thing with the shoes. If you guys are, this is the nurse practitioner in me. Let me just explain this. What happens when you're pregnant is there is a hormone that only is present when you are pregnant, and it's called relaxin. And what it does is you'll have different levels of it depending upon where you're at in your pregnancy. But what it does is it's supposed to relax things so that your pelvis kind of widens a little bit so that the baby can come out. Well, while you have all that relaxin surging through your body, it doesn't concentrate in just the pelvis. It's everywhere. And so if your feet, and especially if you're on your feet all day, which you are, what will happen is your feet, things will relax, those bones will spread, and it is a true fact. Your feet will be a different size after you have a baby. And especially if you're on your feet all the time.
Yeah.
And so you can go from whatever. What size are you?
Well, I was like my dance goes. I was a 42 when I first got pregnant. I think it was with Harper. And then I eventually could not fit into them anymore. My feet were so swollen I couldn't fit into them. And then by the time I was able to, all the swelling has gone away and I was able to fit into them, they were too small.
Too small. Because it's not just,
like
and that's what everybody thinks is, oh, I'm so swollen. And that could be true. It could be that you are retaining all of that. But the other thing that will naturally happen is those bones will just spread and you will end up with a wider, bigger foot than pre-pregnancy. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
Because I do buy...
Shoe shopping when you're pregnant is...
Yeah. Kiss of death, probably.
Yeah. You need to have a lot of support too.
Yeah. And I have some ugly flip flops on, but I have a nice high arch to them, and they're heavy duty sole, so they are good for my feet. But eventually, snow will be on the floor, and I will not be having flip flops. So I'll have to go find something, or look through my closet. I'm sure I've got a pair of shoes in there that'll work, but
Well, it's just so good. All of these friends and moms out here that just keep asking all these questions and. Concerned about the clothing, so we've covered the rest of the stuff. Names, anything you want to share on the name front?
We have decided that we're not going to go with an H, because when we talk to Harper and everything and have her write her name, because she kind of does the little things like Wyatt will tell us what he did for school today, and she'll try tracing the A's and whatever. She's super smart, super got this.
Super smart.
And so he's working on writing his name. He's a little dyslexic, though. And I don't know if it's actually dyslexic or
could
he's just
be
learning.
He's 5.
Yeah, it could be just he's 5 because things go in backwards and it's obvious he's trying to spell Y with the Y going the wrong direction, whatever. But and Harper is like she just whipped out this big old H, Harper. You got some vowels in there? Nope, Harper. So she definitely
it'll be her logo. Yeah, H with a circle.
Yeah. That is it. So she believes that Harper is spelled with an H and only an H.
So little sis cannot be an H.
Little sis cannot be an H. Wyatt thinks that the baby could be called Wyatt. I shared that with you guys at the unbox opening, but
and that's why an M name.
Yeah, maybe an M. Yeah, something different. But we definitely have to go with a different letter because Harper would not be okay. No, that is not Hadley or that is not a Haley because that is Harper. So, so we've decided no H's.
No H's. But Lily, good Lord.
You guys often
but 2 to 3 dozen people have suggested Lily or Lilibet. Lily, what the Queen's nickname. Lilibet? A couple people had mentioned that, so... Very cool. Okay, all right. So I think we're up to date on pregnancy stuff. The other thing that nearly broke the internet was Tracy's curls. I'll have to mention that again out there.
I love her natural hair.
That is her natural hair without massive product, and so it is beautiful. Yeah, so we might see that again. We haven't seen her yet this morning. And then on other update news. Sesame Street fabric, for those of you that saw the box opening on Sunday, and we were all about Sesame Street, and Brand was not, as I predicted, it sold out. And everybody put these notes, oh, I love it, and everybody loves it. Everybody loves Barbara singing, as do we.
That was pretty great.
We love to listen to Barbara sing. But the other interesting thing, we did have it wrong. We were corrected by a couple dozen people. Kermit and Miss Piggy are Muppets.
Muppets, who only visited.
They visited.
Sesame Street.
They
got it.
visited occasionally, and Kermit sometimes would visit as, reporter on the street kind of a thing or something.
Oh, got it.
I do vaguely remember that. So, anyway, so we're all up to date on that. All right, and then the other thing, and I do have like a viewer's question. We want to kind of go through this here in just a little bit, but the other thing that I just wanted to mention, because there was a lot of discussion about this, is when you were talking about flinging the tape dispenser. And it's funny. And what I thought, because it's funny, because one person said, what?
Home defense, man.
What? And then, like, every other person said, yeah, weapon grade everything. I think that all the time. And I thought, yeah, it does make sense that you think, it's funny that women will think that I could throw that and do some damage, and finding little things. This could be a weapon.
And I think if we're all in our sewing room, we're in the back part of our house, probably all by ourselves, because we don't want the kids out there.
Yeah.
Husband's doing his own thing. What are you going to do if someone gets back to you and quarters in your sewing room?
Get you.
You got some scissors. You got a big old tape dispenser.
Yeah.
You'll take them by surprise.
Right, that's right. Well, and I think the other thing too is flinging the shoe. I think we've talked about that before. Every good mom can fling a shoe.
Precise.
Yeah, right in the. That's right. Get back in here.
Right. No kidding.
So anyway, I thought it was funny, but a couple people said, "Oh yeah, I test everything by its weapons grade." This would be a good one. And I think also just being a mom.
Right.
Ooh, don't let the kids have that,
Right, that lands on a little baby toe, that hurt too,
Yeah, because for me, there's things that I'm very, very careful about when the kids are out here. And then I think I've mentioned before that when Pa is out here and he has the boys, they've got like the drill. The power
a hammer
drill.
And nails.
Yeah, I have been in the sewing room because my sewing room is right out here and the big windows are right here. And I've, kind of wandered out of the sewing room for a minute to look out and just to see two little boys, both with drills, drilling wood. And it's like,
what is happening? Dad's not
so I go out, I take them all away, and then a little bit later I'll go out, and then they've got hammers, and I just think, okay, hammers and nails, but no, not at my house. Not at my house.
Not on Nana's watch.
No, not on Nana's watch. I cannot be responsible. I am responsible. So, I don't know. I think they oftentimes do go home bruised and.
Those are boys. That's not bad. Or Wyatt will come home with a pocket full of rocks or sand or dirt, because he was obviously playing in a dirt pile, which is fine. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're going to be super sad, both him and Orion, when Papa gets rid of all his dirt.
I know.
And grows grass instead.
I know. All of our dirt piles and the
rock
rocks.
piles. They're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, they will be. You're right. They like hanging out with Papa. It's funny. Somebody else said, we just had the retreat just this last week, and it was really fun because it was Brianna's machine embroidery retreat. You guys got to meet a bunch of them on not hardly any.
Not very many
about
of them,
it.
yeah.
On the Sunday box opening, but we had a married couple here from Louisiana. We had sisters here from Wyoming and Colorado. Mm-hmm. We had Trisha come in from Missouri. And we had 6, I think, from California. Yeah. None that knew each other, but all that knew each other when they went back. But and it was funny because when Brian would come in, everybody would yell the same thing. Pa!
Hi, Pa! Yeah. Have a little grin on.
Smiles, It's like, it's kind of funny. But, I think I already mentioned that he came in. Did I mention this to you guys, that he came in and was watching?
Yeah. He wanted to know what they knew.
What do you say about me? But of course we got that shut off right away. But what he did do, it was kind of funny. We had replanted. I had this big a big bush that I wanted to plant in one area that has been kind of dry, and I was sort of waiting, the one right outside the condos.
Yeah.
And so I asked him, this was the day before everybody got here, and I said, well, can you just help me just dig a couple holes? And, you're just way better at digging great big huge holes, and I'll come behind you and plant things, and we'll just whip this all out. Because we had about, I don't know, we had all those echinaceas and those mums, and we had a bunch of things that we needed to plant. Oh, yeah, that was great. So he's helping me. All of a sudden, he's like at a standstill because out there he's digging this hole, and he comes up with this chunk of concrete. And so he's kind of down there on his knees, and he's kind of digging around, and I'm thinking,
trying to excavate it.
Chop, chop, honey. And I said, well, what are you doing? And he said, well, there's concrete down here. And I thought, well, okay, but could we just like move the hole a little bit? Why does it matter? It's like a chunk of concrete. Well, he didn't quite know. So then the hole got bigger, and then he went and got, and all of a sudden he had all of these tools out. He had like a Sawzall, is that what it's called? Something that'll cut concrete. I know. He was out there for probably 45 minutes.
Figure out this piece of
trying
concrete.
to figure out, not just to get it out of the hole, but why was it in there? And was it connected to something? And and it turns out it was just when they were filling that in before they put the asphalt in, it was just like a chunk of concrete.
Oh,
and nobody bothered to clean it up and make sure the dirt was all good, because that was where they were filling all that in, and there was just that one little corner there. But anyway, I thought this is just typical for him, that everything is, wait, there's a tool for that.
What is that?
Wait, there's a tool for that. Because somebody was bugging him about something that was just on one little nail that was hanging up, and we knew for sure that he was not the one that hung that, because he would have a line, a level, a stud.
A few extra holes, just make sure he really did hit
Yeah, it would not be just some little hanging tool. But anyway, but it was kind of fun. He really likes to meet everybody and visit with everybody, so it was really good. And I wanted to mention really fast before we go on to this, I wanted to mention about Ruth Thurman. I want to mention somebody that we had met. And I had been emailing Ruth a little bit before she came up to this retreat. She kind of got in at the last minute because there was a cancellation. She was going to come up in October and so with us. But Ruth is an amazing person. She's from Coalinga, California, and she is amazing. She does so much. She picks up garbage. She takes water and food to the homeless. She works in the shelters. She does all of this stuff, and she's on this one-woman mission basically to help to provide blankets for the winter. So she is going to pass them out. Was it November 15th? Was that the date? Middle of November. She's going to pass out a bunch of quilts. And they don't have to be anything fancy. In fact, I showed her the whole polar fleece technique, using two of them, cutting down, tying them. And so we sent her home with a big suitcase full, everything we could possibly get in there. And even then, I'm not entirely sure the whole suitcase made it back. But
we were even doing those air suck bags, you know, that really shrinks them. And we were waiting. We haven't heard though if it bursted under the plane.
I know she made it. I know.
Gave it a belt just in case. But.
So it burst at the seams. So if you have just some something that you want, either some fabric or polar fleece, anything like that you want to share, especially if you're down near her in Coalinga, we're just going to go ahead and share her email address.
Sure.
And then what would be best is just to contact her directly. But she's truly amazing.
Pretty great.
Truly amazing. It's all, she invests her own money. She doesn't have anybody that helps her with any of that. She was making a whole bunch of grocery bags too. Gosh, how many did she make of those?
Gosh, she had to make 40. She was
all
just
out of half yard. Yeah. Just all of this stuff that she's doing. But she's really amazing, really selfless, and wants to learn how to do more so she can give more. So anyway, we just wanted to share her story just a little bit. And like I said, we'll share her information. And if you're down there near her, or you want to send her some stuff, then that would be great. So really a special lady. All right, let's see. Before we talk about what we're going to celebrate today, let's talk about our question just a little bit. So our question, and it was a really good question. It was from Kathleen Thomas. I'm not sure. Oh, I threw away where is she from? I threw away the envelope, so I'm not sure where she's from. She has a 510 area code, so it's a ways away from us. So what her question was about whether or not there's points. And she even sent great pictures on this. So I want to show you what she's talking about. And what she was specifically talking about was this pattern. So this is our little evergreen pattern. We'll hold it up just for a second. So this is our little evergreen. We also have this same sort of a kind of a look in the O Tannenbaum quilt, where what we're doing is we're making square to square blocks. So if you look at the square to square blocks, they look like this. Is that going to work? Yeah, everybody. So if you see that top one, that is your basic square to square block where you've got your 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way around. And that's kind of what you look for, because then when you sew this block to everything else, you end up perfectly on point. So for a traditional square to square block, that's what you're looking for. She noticed that I had suggested that you make it like the bottom one, where there is no seam allowance involved. And I did do that. And the reason that I did that, and I know that it says it in the video, I was going to go back and look before I talk to you guys. I'm not so sure that it says it in the pattern. The reason for that is because I wanted it to look more like a ball.
And that's in the O Tannenbaum pattern, not the little evergreen.
It doesn't say it in the little evergreen one.
I don't think so.
It must not, because that was the one that she was talking about.
No, because these have perfect points. So in O Tannenbaum, though, right, you want to look like a little globe.
Yeah, you do want, and so either one or both, but that would be the reason for that is because then when you sew this a little bit, what you'll end up with is you'll end up with that blunt just a little bit. And so, so she was saying, that's what she was doing though, was, see, here's her with 5-inch squares, which was what I had suggested. I hope you guys can see this.
Super cute.
It is so cute. See how her balls are rounded. Does that make sense? I guess the ball is rounded.
Yeah.
And that to me looks right. Mm-hmm. Or she went ahead and did it with 4.5-inch squares. This is her picture.
Made it all pointy.
And it's all pointy. Yeah. Either would be okay. Mm-hmm. None is wrong, but it would be 2 different measurements. So I just wanted to explain, and I was gonna write her. She mailed this instead of emailed, and but even emailing back to her, I thought, oh, how do I even explain that?
Right.
And so I thought, oh, this is just a really good question just to verify. And then, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is, it's funny because that looks, so this is the pattern for Little Evergreen. It's very similar to O Tannenbaum. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same idea, just a little bit different. But anyway, so Kathleen Thomas, thank you very much for asking about that. That's, it's a really good question because I think it's not really a snowball block,
right?
Which also will give you that same look. It's really just one where we've softened those points a little bit. And that's a really nice term to know. We didn't blunt our point, we softened our points.
Them.
We're softening those points just a little bit. That's why your gray can be highlights.
Yes.
Light highlights. So, all right. And then, and also that little evergreen. We do have some kits available, right?
I think only a few, but yes.
I think we cut a few more.
You can also get the pattern. I think we have it. Yeah. Download version, or we can ship you a printed version, but it's pretty fun, pretty cute.
Yes. Okay, National Day, because it's one of those things, you know, I have some friends right now that are just going through some stuff, and every morning I think about them and I think, oh, I just need to text them some little thing. And I think that's that National Day thing. What can you celebrate today when you can't think of anything else? And oh, you and your cold.
I know.
Do you think you're actually getting a cold, or do you think it was just talking too much?
I don't know.
For 5 days?
5 million. I don't even know how many days. I was yelling over embroidery machines.
19 machines all going at once.
We definitely were booked, but that's okay. It was fun. We did have a really good time. That didn't help anything, and I don't know if I have a cold or not. I feel like I'm not congested.
You're such a tough girl that I think even when you're sick, it's like, I don't know, am I sick?
I don't know, because I feel like I'm not congested. I feel like I don't really have a sore throat. I mean, I have cough lozenges just so that if I'm talking too much with whatever weird little laryngitis goodness I've got going on, it'll help not have like a coughing fit or whatever because it's all tickly. But I don't know. Don't have fevers. Don't have anything. The kids are fine, so I didn't get any,
baby
school germs or anything.
Which are always nasty.
And Robert's fine. So I don't know.
Just all the talking. We had some smoke in our area.
Yeah, that never helps.
Yeah, that always causes a little bit of problem too. But I think talking that loud and constantly over all those machines, that's very straining on your voice. And so I think next year, we've already been talking about our retreat schedule for next year. We think we're going to do 2 machine embroidery retreats. Because previously we've had like a dozen people and we didn't want to do more than that. And I think we need to go back to that.
Yeah.
And just not have quite so many people, because we get a lot of beginners, which is what we encourage. Come and, play with that machine, figure out how that machine works. But they require a lot of assistance. And so, yeah, we might look at that for next year. But all right. But anyway, so we were talking about celebrating, yes. I do get a text every morning from Millie for my Bible verse of the day, which I love that. It's funny how it's perfect.
I know, and she had texted me one time, she's like, are you okay that I sent these to you? Or does it just blow up your phone? I was like, no, I need them every day. Because sometimes it's just like the perfect verse to already, a crummy morning, and it just fixes my day. At 8 o'clock it fixes my day. So even Mrs. Wagner too. So no, I love that I get them.
I do too. And sometimes I'll text her back, oh, that was a really good one. And she'll go, well, they're all good. Yes,
you're right.
Are. Yes,
but for
that one, like, ooh, I needed that.
Yeah.
Forgive thine enemy. Yes. Oh, yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Sometimes it's it's good, always good. But if there's always something else that you just want to send somebody something to find to celebrate, something for them to be on the lookout for. That's where I think that National Day kind of thing comes up. So I do look at it all the time. We talk about it on Wednesdays with you guys, but I look almost every day. I kind of like it. So today is National Chai Day.
Oh.
Your drink of choice.
My favorite choice, yes.
It's also National Pecan Cookie Day.
Oh, see, I'm not a huge pecan fan. Like, I like it in your French toast, but it's also smothered in sugar, and, I mean, it's hard. It's just a little extra crunch.
Do you like pecan pie?
No.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is it the pie part of it? The pecan jello?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Right,
what do you call that? The custardy stuff.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think it's just like, even walnuts are not my favorite. I don't like the walnuts like in my banana bread.
I don't like walnuts in my banana bread, but I will eat I cannot walk past a handful of walnuts.
No, because like even the walnut tree in the yard, I don't eat the walnuts out of it.
What about almonds?
I'll eat an almond. I prefer them coated in something flavorful. I don't really want the naked ones. Wasabi ones are my top favorite almonds. Yeah. But and then otherwise, I don't eat a whole lot of. I think we do peanut any kind of way you do it, whether you put it in a brittle, plain, salted.
So candy.
Yeah. Candied nuts is always
clusters.
But so I don't know. Almonds, pecans I don't really like. But
I love pecans.
If I have a snack, because I'm going, we're traveling, whatever, I do almonds all the time. Wasabi almonds.
So down south, you've not ever been able, we travel together a lot, but you've never been able to come down to Louisiana with us. They have something called praline. Do you call it pralines or pralines? I don't know. I think you say pralines, but anyway, whatever they are pecans, and then they're soft, but they're...
It's like a no-bake?
Yes. It is just like a no-bake, only they do it a little bit softer, and they don't add chocolate to it. So it's really just brown sugar and butter, kind of. But here's the funny thing: I love all Southern cooking. I do. I love every single bit of it. I'm not as much a fan of the pralines though. Pralines, I'm not as much. And you know why? I think it's because we grew up eating no-bake cookies, I went to a cooking class down there. And I tried to explain what a no-bake was, and they're going, what are you talking about? What is that? And I thought, wow, how do you not know what one is? And I thought, well, it's because you're used to these pralines, which are almost the same idea, but we put, it's the same stuff, but we add cocoa, and we put oats in it. And maybe we can even attach the recipe, because I feel like Jan Kalanick, you're going, what? What do you mean you don't like the It's because it's like a national candy down there. But I think it's because I compare it to a no-bake cookie.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. And a no-bake cookie is chocolate and that same kind of texture. And so anyway, but I like pecans. I don't know that there's a nut that I don't like.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm a nut person.
Right.
I like them all in every way, and it's all good. But anyway, so today though is pecan cookie day. So I don't know if that's a praline, or is that what's that other Sandy's? Is that what they're called?
Oh, Sandy's. Okay, yeah.
You like those?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can smell that dog from here.
Oh my gosh, I know, me too.
I'm sorry.
She's the gassiest thing.
Lordy.
And the breathing. Breathing and gas.
Lordy.
Yeah. But Sandy's I dip in my tea.
Ew.
Yeah.
In tea.
Okay, maybe we're not talking about the same cookie.
Yeah, it's kind of the white, kind of...
And it's round.
Round.
Yeah.
It has little bits of pecans in them.
Yeah, but you don't fall part of
You
my tea.
dip a cookie in tea?
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever heard of a biscotti?
Not in tea.
Yes.
You dip it in coffee.
No. I don't do coffee.
Nasty.
I don't dip it into my chai tea. Just my regular,
Like black tea.
Yeah.
No. No, that's not okay. No.
Yeah. Oh God, your dog is horrible.
Oh my gosh, she's so bad. She's making our eyes water right here. Oh, now she's...
Don't stretch it out!
Oh, my tummy feels so better. So much better.
Oh.
Oh, Lordy.
Gotta love them, man.
Lordy. Well, anyway, I don't know. I think that you can dip... So what about, do you ever dip... what is the other ones that we really like in coffee? Ginger snaps?
I don't do ginger snaps. I mean, you could, but I mean, they're just good all by themselves.
They're really good. They are.
Any
really
ginger
good.
cookie is.
And oatmeal cookie is good in coffee.
Mm-hmm. No raisins.
No raisins in your oatmeal cookie. That's not okay. But do you dip your oatmeal cookie in your tea?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't think you should dip a cookie in tea. I think it should be coffee or milk.
No.
Tea is not okay.
Tea. No. So yeah, no,
I would not have thought.
I dip an oatmeal cookie in nothing. You don't even dunk it in milk. You just eat milk.
No, you can totally eat it. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's not a cookie that I'm not going to just eat, but
right.
But there are certain ones that make me think, oh, I need a hot cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I have coffee all the time, but it's not always dippable because it has to be hot.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So anyway, it's National Chai Day and National Pecan Cookie Day.
Cool.
So, 2 things to celebrate.
Yes. Good things.
You know, if there's something that you need to celebrate.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do with the rest of the day is we're going to work on our bras. So like I said, we'll try to show you some highlights here and see what happens.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. And then we'll see you tonight for box opening. So at some point we'll make it over to the shop and
get all that taken care of.
Yeah, there was a bunch of boxes.
Yeah. So yeah. Something
I don't know
exciting,
what's
hopefully.
there. Yeah. Something.
Yes.
But no more Sesame Street.
No. Sorry, guys.
All right, you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.
Okay, so this is just our first little planning moment. You're drawing.
It's
Are you
cute,
drawing
whatever it
boobs?
is.
Well, this is different kind of boobs. One's a spiral and one's a heart. Sticks,
Oh,
yarn,
the person. Ah.
wire, more wire, maybe some Barbie doll arms. I don't know. Cute.
Wow, she's an artist. I, however, am just a junk collector. So these were some of the rejects from last year, weird things that we had collected. Lots of sequins. I think we were going to try to stay away from glitter this year, right?
Oh, I mean, I don't matter. I'm always up for glitter.
Well, Nathina, our housekeeper,
she had
popped in
that
and said, "Are you doing glitter?" And then the other thing that we got is we got this box from Alaska, Curran, what was her first name? I have a card still. She sent these. Nancy.
Look, that's cute the way she made the card. I like that. That's adorable. She should be making a bra. That's so cute.
She says, these were acquired for art bras and costumes, but have been aging at my house long enough they could have grown breasts of their own had they been. Okay, that's what I was reading. I am thrilled that they can come play at your house and be a part of your creative process. Thank you for all you've done and continue to do. You brighten my day, light my load, adds significantly to my stable. Oh, super nice. So Nancy, I'm looking at these. These are beautiful bras, but these are so tiny. These are beautiful. We kept thinking, gosh, somebody might just want to buy them because costume bras. This is
those sparklies really go beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, you hardly have to do anything. This makes me think of like Jasmine.
Yeah.
You know, and then.
That's pretty.
Yeah, look at that one.
That's really pretty.
I'm not confident enough to let somebody see my bra, but these are beautiful.
Are you saying you have one on like that?
No. No, I mean, it's all of the other stuff. It's like, the pretty bra, that's all you were going to look at.
This is the way we do it. We wear it on the outside.
Yes.
Then
I could pull that up. We could create a whole new look.
we could do a whole day at
With
the shop.
mishmash earrings.
We should do that during the live show.
Okay.
I don't know if I could get this on my body. And Brianna, we can't wait to see you. This is a B cup.
Well, this is on because I don't know what's going to say.
Yeah, so these are, look at these.
That one's so pretty.
It's really
Yeah, these are really pretty. Oh yeah, the Miracle Bra. Victoria's Secret. We were just talking about Victoria's Secret. Yeah, all right. So I don't know that any of us have any ideas yet, but I was going to open this. I think that Tracy said, let's open it. Let's open it.
You have a pull tab.
I have a pull tab. Because this is the one right from Tracy from the sewing channel. I think this is right. So Tracy from the sewing channel, she was also going to send me a link of, I have no idea what this is except that it's a bra. But she was going to send the link of what she did how to create it or her creative process.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we can share that. And
Yeah.
but we've not ever met, but she's kind of a friend of Donna's and she's just a co-creator and we keep talking about trying to figure out some sort of a collaborative thing. And I think that's a fun way to collaborate because also Donna Struns from
She's working on one.
Yes, is also working on one. So we'll show you hers too. So first look. Oh. Now see, this might not be a bra, which is fun because spoiler alert, Margie is not making a bra. And I think you are not.
My first one is a bra.
I don't think, yeah.
Are we
And if you don't know what a bra is,
Try.
So funny.
That funny one.
maybe.
I think it would be. And then I think you should wear that.
Oh,
That is so
pretty. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. That is beautiful. Wow. Oh, it has some beautiful pockets on the inside. Just put some paper. Oh, and she has, a little spot to hang your keys.
The fabrics are fun.
Gosh.
Courage, hope,
Strength.
love it.
That's a really cute.
That is
It's like a perfect size
fantastic.
book bag. You put your laptop in it.
To hold your bra.
And
That is
an
fantastic.
overnight bag.
She has a note. Hi Cindy and friends at the Fabric Patch. Please accept my donation of the crumb cake magic tote bag. I totally missed that.
Love
It is a crumb cake for your breast cancer awareness auction. Since I have no one at this time to sponsor, and I feel like I knew that. So we have. That's the other thing that you can do is if you have somebody to send, we can make sure that Tracy knows who hers is going for. Please find some blah, blah, blah. Thank you for all that you guys do. Oh, and then she said, by the time you get this, my tutorial should be up on this tote bag promoting the auction. So that's fantastic. So we'll find it and link it. So again, that is Tracy from the Sewing Channel. She has her own
That's very
very
cool.
creative YouTube channel. She's pretty awesome. I really like her. Oh my God, the fabric is fantastic.
It's really great. I love it.
Oh, Tracy. All right. Well, inspirational. And that's good because I think that's what sometimes hangs us up is the idea of making a bra. But that's why I was thinking of also making a purse. So this is what Brianna had to stop when she said she had to stop at Walmart this morning, was to get a big bra. And I was trying to figure out how to turn this into a purse. Brianna thought I was talking about this last year. Was this a conversation I had last year? Because I was thinking last year I knew what I was going to make this year, and now I can't remember.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't remember.
I feel like that's what I'm going to kind of be working on today, so we'll see. And you're working on maybe a collage.
I've been thinking about doing collage because I actually have someone that I'm sponsoring this year. So I'm thinking of doing this is as far as I've gotten.
Really, I love it.
So I went shopping in my stash, and I just have a bunch of pink flowers, pink floral stuff. A lot of it's like Tula and Amy Butler and Cave and that kind of stuff. So it'd be really cool. But I'm thinking of doing a collage breast cancer ribbon on maybe a black background. I brought some black and white fabrics, maybe. I think I'm gonna decoupage it all. So I'm attempting to see if I have freezer paper on the back of these right now, so that I know they won't be sticky,
But they'll stick to the canvas.
But yeah, and even if I have to get a little glue stick, stick it down because everything's gonna be decoupaged. I don't have to do the whole quilty thing, and then someone can hang it in their office, hang it in wherever. So yeah, that's where I'm going. So that's why I'm not sure I'll have time to do my second thought because this is far with my first. But yeah,
I got one piece.
yeah. So that is.
You can only take one step at a time.
One step.
And I do have a larger canvas in case I find that I kind of think my flowers might be too big.
Yeah, I think the bigger one.
I wonder
Yeah.
if you cut the flowers and just use them and just
Some overlapping.
decoupage the
Yeah.
sort of.
I'm hoping to have a whole bunch cut out and kind of start playing and
I
then.
love the colors and the flowers. It's really pretty.
Yeah. So that's my game. That's the attempt.
And Tracy, what are your thoughts?
I'm thinking about a spirit doll.
A spirit doll.
I of some sort. I don't know.
Ah.
That's kind of where I'm thinking, but I keep going to my garage and the right things aren't there.
Hasn't popped out yet.
It's like, we'll see where it goes.
That's cool.
That's a good idea.
Are you thinking
Lori,
like
they-
large-ish size or like brooch?
It depends on, I was thinking using a lamp,
Oh, yeah.
but all mine are either too heavy or too big, and then I thought, I've got some big willow branches, I thought I could use those. And then Lori suggested taking one of the bras maybe and deconstructing it to use the fabric as part of a skirt or something, and then you have bits to use for different parts of it, and that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
So maybe that's where I am at this moment, but 5 minutes from now I might be someplace else. So.
And I don't know where everybody, I think that we showed you guys, Denise is working on yo-yo stuff.
Yes.
Marge
cool.
is doing a quilt. It's going to be awesome.
She's gonna bring a bra too. She's
And a bra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. That's
good.
right. And Laura Estes, I think, is doing a bra again. And Donna is doing one. And I think Barb is not doing a bra. I think
Okay.
she's doing something that's going to be wearing a bra.
Ooh.
That's all I'm going to
Fun.
say about that.
Because she's of course at school teaching kids
Yeah.
how to sing and
Yeah.
serenade their families.
Yeah. I think she's going to come out, though, after school.
Oh,
She'll be
good.
out here for a little while tonight. So, all right. Well, that's what we're doing, and we'll see if we can show you pictures if there's anything worth showing. But we'll see how far we get.
I promise it'll be weird, whatever I make.
It'll be awesome.
Yes, yes. All right, and the auction, again, in case we forget to say at the end, is Saturday, October 1st, 4 p.m. Pacific time, live. And we'll have